No, it should be all right. Obviously, they're not at home relaxing too much. They've been playing the one-day international series against the West Indies, so they've all played a lot of cricket in the last 3 or 4 months, which is good for us. Test series and then one-day series, so no, they should have enough time to prepare the 3-day match and then the first Test match. So no, I think they'll be okay.
More than the Watson's batting position as well.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where Waddle will bat or where the top order will go. Obviously, yeah, we've got Phil and Shane and obviously Usman and Ed, who have all opened the batting for Australia, which I think is a good thing. I'm not 100% sure what combination we'll go with. That's probably for Michael and the selectors to work out, but whoever they go with will do a great job, I'm sure.
Do you think it'll be even?
Yeah, obviously, I saw a little bit of the England series, and I think in the last Test especially, the England quick bowlers took a lot of the wickets. So, we've got a great fast bowling attack, to be honest. We've got Sidzi and Jimmy Pattinson, Mitchell Stark, Mitchell Johnson. So we've got a lot of quick bowlers, along with a couple of spinners. So I'm not 100% sure which way we'll go, but I'm sure the quicks will still do a great job. Obviously, reverse swing's a big thing in India as well, so we're going to be ready for that. Yeah, absolutely. It's India's known to be a really tough place to keep at times. So, as I said, I've been doing probably a lot of work in the last 4 weeks on my keeping to prepare for this series. So I've got 2 games before the first Test match, which I think will be plenty to get used to conditions. So no doubt a tough place to keep. I've been told a lot of stories. So I'm looking forward to, excited to take the challenge.
For that matter, and what you should do in India?
Yeah, I had a chat to Ian Healy not so long ago, about a week ago, about keeping in India, and he said, to keep it really, really simple. Obviously, there are conditions that turn a lot, but in training, to keep things pretty normal. Not do too much work on big spinning wickets because it can hinder your technique a little bit. So, that's one thing that I'll be doing in the next few days, is just making sure that I get my routine right, and then if I come across a big spinning wicket, then I'll have to deal with that at the time. Obviously, to bat, a long time would be great for our batters, especially our top 5 or 6 to get in and have a good long innings in these conditions. Get used to the heat, the wickets, those kind of things. That would be a great result. And then obviously we've got Peter and James Pattinson that haven't probably bowled as much in the last few months as what they'd like in games. So for them to get some overs under their belt in a game scenario is going to be very good for us. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, face a bit of spin, definitely.
Out of series.
Yeah, I won't be going in thinking about that too much. Obviously, I'm the only keeper here. But if something did happen, I'm sure they can get someone over really quickly within 24-hour turnaround. That's probably the reason that we've only gone with one keeper. It's not like the West Indies or England where it takes a long time to get over here. If something happens, fingers crossed, nothing happens to me. But if something happens, I'm sure they can get someone over here pretty quick.
There's a lot of talk about you.
Yep.
What is the player side of it?
Obviously, as players, we want to play as much as we can. That's what we're paid to do. We're paid to go out there and play cricket. So, as players, we want to play as much as we can. But we fully understand, where Cricket Australia are going with the rotation system. I got rotated at the start of the one-day series, and towards the back end, probably got the benefits of having 5 or 6 days off. There's so much cricket at the moment. So, in a place like India where it is so hot and the conditions are hard, I'm sure, the fast bowlers, it's going to be hard work for them to get through 4 tests in a row, especially if you have to bowl long periods of time. So there's no doubt that's probably why we've got 4 or 5, quicks that can come in and out of our test team. And I think that they know and they understand that if they have to bowl, like Peter Siddle had to bowl 38 overs at the Adelaide Oval, that it's hard to back up if there's only a few days in between test matches.
And gamesmanship,
That's already mounted because of the results.
Yeah, I think ahead of the Australian series, there was a lot of people saying that about South Africa and Sri Lanka coming to Australia to play us. It's a great time to come to Australia and play the Australian cricket team. So we use that, to fuel our fire a little bit. So there's no way that coming to India is easy any stretch. It's going to be a tough series, especially in these conditions. So I'm not going to give any fuel to fire there.